All right, so it's Inspiration Wednesday. It's been a crazy busy couple of weeks. I am finally settling down, and it's kind of nice to do Inspiration Wednesday. It's at my own pace and slow. And so we got a couple things into the studio in the past couple weeks, and one of them that totally made my heart pitter-patter is this stamp by Wendy Becky. It's just called Handwritten. It makes me extremely happy. I don't even know what I don't even care what it says. I really don't. I just love the cursive. I just love that, and I really like that kind of texty stuff anyway. And then I did a little video it's probably a week now back, about the Marabou, this art mixed media spray. So I took a turquoise one home, thought I'd add it to this. And remember last week I took my excess paint and I threw it on here. I still don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to have a little bit more of my coffee, and then I'm going to start doing something. But I think the first thing, I think I'm just going to stamp on the background and see what I get. And I have a feeling I might stamp a couple layers at some point through this and just kind of build up some layers. All right, so I'm going to stamp randomly here in the background. And you could put these stamps on a block, but I like just being able to kind of put weird amounts of it because I don't really want the whole outline. So I'm just going to stamp this onto my big archival ink pad and just see what we get. Things like that really shouldn't make a person as happy as they do, but it really does. So I'm just going to do that all over. And I have a feeling I'm going to do some layers and then put this back on top. But I think the stamp just reminds me of grade school. My handwriting in grade school, I love it. All right, so I just put some paint out. I have some teal. This is manganese blue hue. This is Titan Buff, and this is gesso. And I'm thinking I'm just going to go kind of over and highlight areas and kind of work through here. You know why I love that text stamp? Because it feels like when you used to write notes as a kid in school. Not that kids need to do that anymore, they just text each other. But that's what it feels like. So it's got a bit of nostalgia for me, maybe. All right, so this is just a funny commentary. So this weekend, Denise was one of the students in my class, and I taught a Paint Like an Artist workshop, and she's like, do you have that one stencil that looks like a vagina? Which that's like opening the door wide open for me. So the one that we figured out that looks like a vagina is the Poppy Pod. And, which is awesome because that looks like a vagina with like syphilis or something. So anyway, so she was using that stencil this weekend, and then she was like, I didn't even know you had a small vagina one. So I like this one, and I forgot, it's kind of like you have these things and you forgot that you have them kind of thing, but I really do like this stencil. So she kind of inspired me to do that one this week, and I'm going to use this turquoise spray. And again, the reason why this spray is life-changing is because it's acrylic spray, and it sprays out like a dilution spray, but it's permanent, which again, life-changing. So I'm just gonna spray, I guess, randomly. Oh yay! Yeah. Yeah. Let's go do this. Oh, that's good. It kind of makes me feel like I wish I had more white. I think I might do more white, because that's a happy thing, right? And then I'm going to take this. I don't even know what page in the journal I'm doing it on. Just pick a page. Do that. Oh, yeah. Now I got to wait for both of these to dry. All right, I'll be back. Okay, so I did try to dry that, but I have no patience. But look at that. Yay. So that right there in itself is making me think I'm going to need more white. Like, this is all well and good, but I'm really all about that spray and that stencil. So, let's just go in here, and I'm going to add some Titan Buff to that. I don't know what I'm doing. You can see that clearly I'm thinking a lot about placement. And then I'm going to come in here, because I can. Yay. Just because I can. I'm making a mess, and I love it. I went to do more white, and then I ended up with more teal. How does that happen? You might be wondering, what the hell is she doing? This is such a valid question, because she doesn't know. She's so, oh, I could totally drip. I haven't dripped in such a long time in my journal. Let's drip. Let's let's just start fresh and make a mess. Because I can. These are weird days, people. And then I'm going to stamp again. You know I'm going to stamp again because that stamp makes me happy. So, yeah, even though I had an idea and that one was whatever, now I want to do stuff, crazy stuff. I want to be crazy. All right, let me get my spray bottle. So it might be fun to just drip. I don't even have a towel. This will just be dripping over. I need a towel. One moment, please. All right, I got paper towels. That'll work for now. Let's get this. Let's do some drippage. Here we go, people. Here we go. Oh, that's like poke your eye out. That's like a Christmas story. Okay. Let's drip her. Ooh, oh, it will reveal the pieces underneath. It will. Well, that's just fun. So that's just fun, right? All right, now I've got to dry this and I've got to clip it down because if I don't clip it down, it's going to all drip towards the center. So let's see if I can't weight that down. And I'm going to just go ahead and start drying this and see what I get. Okay, we're going to have a throwback Wednesday. So I've had this bottle of titanium white airbrush is so old that they now call airbrush high flow. So I don't even know if it's viable anymore. If not, we'll throw it out, but let's just see if it will still. Throwback Wednesday. So basically airbrush paint was renamed high flow, and that's what this is. This is kind of mind-blowing right now. So let's wet it so it gets a bit more. I feel like I should be like something like Throwback Wednesday. Dun, dun, dun. But it's making me really happy. So I'm gonna drip some more. You wanna know why? Because I can. So if you're wondering what this is, like I said, it's actually high flow now. It started as airbrush and then they renamed it. So just, I don't know if you can see. It's kind of just, I love it. I love it. I'm gonna dry it, which will probably blow it down and make a mess, but that's okay. So I'll be back to show you the results after I heat gun it. All right, so sometimes you just need to step away and just be a child and have fun, because I'm really having fun. I don't know what this is gonna be, but I always tell you gotta listen to the what ifs. I totally had a what if, and I would not be doing right by you if I didn't entertain it. But I gotta tell you what I love. The fact that these little stencil bits are peeking out and the text and like the first layers of the smudge and like even in here there's some text and like that, to die for. I'm having this moment of, wouldn't it be fun to just take the bottle of high flow and turn it upside down and do that? Yes, it would be fun. It would. Okay, so yeah, it would be fun. I'm gonna have to draw that before I can go to the next page, but I just want you to know, yes, the answer, it would be fun. It was fun the first time. Totally gonna be fun the second time. Oh, there you go. Literally my mind is going in 100 different directions. This is how I know I haven't done a lot in my own studio lately, because I kind of get that itch to want to like just go in like 100 million directions. So I'm just gonna go with it. So I'm gonna stamp some of this back on again because I really love this stamp. And I just want some random bits. yeah. It just makes me so happy. Let's get some here. Oh yeah. And obviously it's still not dry yet because I have no patience. And one last one here. Oh, yes! Okay, so where am I going with all this? I don't know, but I then was looking over there as I was drying and like, this paper looks fantastic with it, doesn't it? So I don't know what I'm doing. And I have like rolls of paper just sitting over there, and sometimes they just want to come out and play. So today, let's see if this truly is something that wants to come out and play. I like that. Could be a gel medium thing. I don't know, I think I just kind of want to play around with some placement of these because it is making me happy. I don't like that. That's that, but I like that. So this one, maybe this one isn't pointed. Maybe this one is, who knows what this one is. Maybe it just doesn't go there at all. All right, I'm gonna get some gel medium. I'm gonna start putting this on there and I'll let you watch. Just a little caveat, I actually decided to pull out my matte medium, so I'm gonna use that instead of the gel medium. Okay, so I really do love that. I love that it's just coming from this organic place, and I'm kind of falling in love with just even the fact that it kind of hugs the middle inclusion. So I took it a fine liner, because again, it was at What If, and I took it a yellow one because I felt like that's kind of a cool color to put with this. And this is Diary Lied Yellow High Flow in a fine liner. And one of my very most spectacular friends in the world, Susan, once said while doing yoga, which is kind of funny, come to know the truth of who you are. And I always, if I'm going to write, if I don't have anything else to say but I want some writing, I write that. So I'm gonna write this, and you're gonna see it's not really a legible thing, even though now that you know what it is, you might be able to read it. And I'm just gonna kind of write that. And usually I'll repeat it or repeat parts of it, but I'm not really writing it to anybody to read. I just like the idea of that script. So, and I feel like it's gonna kind of pull out what's underneath. So if you're a lefty, here's the big disclaimer. If you're a lefty, you can't use fine liners as easily because you're a pusher, not a puller. There we go. And I guess I gotta wait for that to dry. So I'll be back. Alright, so just to let you know, because I know someone's going to ask, this is paper that I bought from Paper Source probably 10 years ago. I'm sure they still even have it, which means I only started using it probably 4 years ago because I was hoarding it. And this is all I have left of it. So, yeah, it might take a long time to use a whole sheet of paper that you buy from Paper Source. But since I've been hoarding it well, I'm almost at the end of it, but I love how it looks in here. So what I've taken out now is just a Neocolor 2. It's a watercolor crayon. And I'm just going to distress the edges. So this is a watercolor crayon. So what's going to happen is when I stick my finger in some water, it will just turn to a watercolor on the outside. Now it's not going to be permanent. So if you were planning on doing this and then, you know, doing something on top of it, it would run. But since this is the last thing I'm going to do, it's really kind of an easy way to add a little distressed edge to something and have a bit more control as to how far and how much color you want to add in. So yeah, I'm just going to do that. And this color, by the way, is Burnt Umber. So I'm just going to take a little water from the spray bottle on my finger, and I'm just going to do this. So yeah, and you can take a paper towel if you want, buff it off. It's just an easy way to add some color and be in full control. Messy, messy. You could also glaze, but I really didn't want to glaze. I didn't want it to stick on the paper weird. So I'm going to make a mess here first, and then I'll go back and get rid of any excess I don't want. Alright, so I have a dry paper towel. Don't use a wet paper towel because then it will literally just wipe it all away. But I'm just kind of buffing it. And you can see, now clearly if I wet my fingers, I can, you know, wipe it away or wet the paper towel. But it's just like a more controlled, it's almost like glazing, but a more controlled edge. And it's a little bit easier than like a distress ink because you can get it further in unless you're using some kind of brush or something. But just another way to distress the edges. Yeah. Crazy Inspiration Wednesday, but it makes me incredibly happy. It's really kind of, it might be my favorite one. All right, well, I'm gonna go get my date stamp so we can date this sucker and call it a day, and I'll be right back. Get our date stamp. I can't believe it's May 10th already. The month has flown. Put that sucker right there. All right. That is it. Have fun. You know what? I don't even care if you make anything similar to this. Just have fun. If you get that what if moment, just go for it. Drop some stuff. Splatter it. Take out the paper you've been hoarding. Just play around and make a mess. Because you know what? it could just happen to be your favorite Inspiration Wednesday yet. And before I go, I just want to wish all the mothers out there a very special Mother's Day this weekend. It's Mother's Day in the States. I know that different countries it's a different day, but I also want to wish you a very happy Mother's Day. And I also want to say, all my thoughts and all my prayers for all those who are mourning the loss of a mother or a child this Mother's Day. I know that that could be hard, and I just want to say that all of my energy, my positive energy, is going to you this weekend, and just have a great day and take care of yourselves.